Hello and welcome to this, the first of my magical musical sessions with me, Abanazar. Welcome to my music studio. One small hitch straight off the bat. I'm afraid last night, whilst casting a very magical spell, I got overexcited and accidentally disappeared all of my instruments. So I'm stuck at home without anything to play. However, I thought one or two of you at home might be in a similar situation. Maybe you can't get to school or you can't get to the place where you normally play an instrument. Well, you've come to the right place, because there is an instrument in this very room and in your room at home there that you can play anytime, anywhere, for free. Can you see it? Can you see it? I can't hear you. Can you see it? No, I really can't hear you. This is a one-way thing. But let me tell you what it is. It's the body. The body can create a whole range of different sounds, and if you put them together in an exciting order, well, there's no limit to the amount of music you can make. So, let's stop faffing about with all this talking and get straight to making some music. This way of using the body, by the way, is called body percussion. A percussion instrument is something that you hit, slap, shake, rattle. So we'll be doing all of that with our bodies today. First up, we need to know where the beats are in the song I'm going to teach you. That's right, I'm going to teach you a song. Not just today. I'll teach you the first part today, and the next part next week, and the next part the week after that. You get the picture. Until we've built up a long range of musical sounds and rhythms and timbres that completes a full song together. But I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's start right now with the first part of our song. We need to know how many beats are in this piece of music before I start teaching you the actions. There are 4 beats, but I'm not going to use my fingers. I'm going to use, well, oranges. Nice, bright, tasty fruit that I'm going to place here to show beat 1. There it is, beat 1. Now there are 4 beats in this song, so I have 4 oranges for you to keep an eye on so we can count the beats in our piece of music. 1, 2, 3, there we go, 4. And these beats keep repeating throughout the whole of our song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, I'll stop in a moment. 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, for each of these oranges, or beats, I have prepared an action for you to do. So now's the time to get off that sofa. Yes, all of you, stand up, because we need our whole body to do the 4 actions I've planned for these 4 beats. The first action that we'll do on beat 1 is a leg slap. That's right, double-handed leg slap. This is beat 1. I've created something for you to remember that by. There we go, L for leg slap. Let's place that in there, and hopefully you can see that means leg slap. Beat 2, action 2, is a chest slap, like this. I've used a C for chest. There we go. So we don't forget, legs, chest are the first 2 beats of our song. It does get harder. Beat 3 is a clap. Nice, bright clap. So far, we have legs, chest, clap. Finally, a finger click. Here, represented by a clicking picture. That goes in our 4th beat there. And we have our first 4 actions of our song. Legs, chest, clap, click. Now, if you're struggling to do a click, can be quite hard, took me years to master it, you can do a 2-fingered hand clap instead. It creates a similar high-pitched popping sound until you master the click yourself. Okay, let's try this. I'll play it first, then you repeat straight after me. Here we go, after me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs, chest, clap. You, legs, chest, clap, click. Me, legs, you. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We can make it slightly more difficult by adding a backing track. That will have a sense of tempo that we'll need to keep up with. First of all, let's have a listen to the backing track and try and figure out where these beats go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got it. Not too fast, that tempo, musical word for speed. Not too fast, not too slow, just about right. And did you hear how many times I played our beats? I played them 4 times. Now, I'll restart the track. I'd like you to join in with me all 4 times right from the beginning. When I count 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the cue to get ready to join in with the leg slaps. Right, here we go. Are you standing up? Get everybody involved. Get everybody at home involved. Here we go with our 4 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you manage it? How did you get on? I still can't hear you, but hopefully you played those in the right order, and if not, don't worry, we're going to move on anyway. Now, moving on to something a touch more difficult, we're going to silence some of these beats. We're going to, thank goodness, have a rest. These are called musical rests, these musical silences. So I'm going to cover up some of our beats. So, oh, hello. So, beat 1? No, that's too dangerous. Let's start with beat 2. We're going to cover up. Now, don't skip it. It's still there. We're just not going to play the chest clap on that beat. We can still mark it by doing a silent hand chop so that we know the beat is still there, just not being played on. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest. Now obviously I'm not going to say rest, that defeats the whole purpose, but that's where that beat lies and we don't play anything on it. Before we try with the backing track, let's just try this ourselves, me first, then you. I'll try not to say rest when it happens. After me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You. 3. Me. You. And you should have finished on a click there if you're still keeping time and the right order. Let's try it with a backing track, shall we? All together, 4 times through. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was close. I almost got it wrong there myself. Did you see? Well, hopefully you played that correctly yourselves, because I'm going to make it much tougher. We're going to go straight for the backing track, and without even a practice, I'm going to cover up beat 3 instead. Now, whilst I load the music, have a think how this would sound. What would you do? What do you miss out? Let's try it 4 times through. No practice. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's one more combination to try. The 4th beat silent. Let's go straight into it. Now we'll be missing out the click at the end. 1, 2, 3, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, now I just said that was the last combination, but of course I skipped beat 1, and that's because beat 1 is very difficult to have a rest on. I'll tell you why it's so difficult, because when I count in 1, 2, 3, 4, it's very easy to get carried away and play on beat 1. Well, now we see the music has a rest on beat 1, so we must resist that urge and leave a blank space, a blank beat, a silent rest on beat 1, straight into the chest tap and the rest of our music so far. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Now, if you did that one correctly, a huge well done. If you managed to get through that first time without playing on beat 1, well, I commend you. And if you didn't, don't worry, the beat's still there. Don't worry if you went wrong. We're still going to move on, and it's going to get even harder. But thank you for joining in anyway. Okay, let's make things even more difficult. I tell you what, I brought a few cups with me so we can put rests on more than one beat. How would that sound? What about that? What about that? I'll tell you what, I'll stick with one idea and then we'll try it. Let's go for beat 1 we'll play, beat 2 shall be silent, beat 3 we'll play, beat 4 shall be a rest. Have a think how that would sound. Is that harder? Is that easier? Let's try it with the track and see how we get on. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's mix things up a bit. How about that? Just beats 1 and 4. I'll give you a tip here. Be careful after beat 4. Remember to go straight back to beat 1. It'll happen quite quickly. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Well, I guess there's one more thing to do. I won't cover them all up, of course, because then we'll just be stood around like idiots. But I will cover just one more up. Yes. How about that? Just beat 1. I'll tell you what, during the next time I play it, I'll move some cups around and see if you can keep up with whichever beat is shown. For example, it might start like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. But I may move a cup and reveal another beat, in which case you need to change it to rest, rest, clap, rest, 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 clap, rest. Let's see how we get on. We'll leave it with beat 1. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just go for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic, good job. Hope you kept up with that. Let's remove these rests for a while as I introduce something else. So far we've been playing on the beat, and you've been playing very well, I might add. But there's a way of playing in music in between these beats. Not all music has sounds on 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, often there's sounds in between these main beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... There's another 4 mini beats in between the main ones. And I will represent this with, yes, you guessed it, a lemon. So, if I put this lemon, this mini beat, in between 1 and 2, we now have to play something on that and beat. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And just to make it simpler, let's use the action from beat 1, which is the leg slap, of course. So now we have 1 and, straight into the chest tap, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Let's try that. Me playing it first and you repeating afterwards. 2 leg slaps, chest, clap, click, as we have done before. Here we go. Here's the music. Let's try it. No backing track, just us. 1, 2, 3, me first. You, tap, 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 3, 4. You, tap, 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 clap, click. You, da, da, da. One more time. Da, 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 clap, click. Okay, so I think we better try that with the track, don't you? Yes, let's try it with the track. Remember that half beat, we always don't need another flag. We just use the beat that's before it for our action. In this case, a leg slap. 2 of those coming up. Good luck. Are you still standing up? I hope so. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You probably guessed it. I'm now going to move the lemon. If it went here, how would that sound? We no longer have 2 leg slaps. It's just 1 chest slap on 2. In fact, there's 2 there. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Knees, chest, chest, clap, click. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Let's try it. No practice. Straight into the backing track. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, this time I'll let the backing track roll on, but I'll keep moving the lemon. So how would that sound? Have a look, have a think, because this will come up. Okay, how about this one here? 2 clicks at the end, I think. Right, let's try it. You won't know where the lemon's going until the backing track starts. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, eyes on the lemon, eyes on the lemon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, uh-oh, another lemon alert, another lemon alert. 2, 3, 4. That's the one. Okay, last one. How about that? Here we go. 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Oh, good. We got there. Oh, that was a struggle. I hope you kept up. No problem if not. It got a bit tricky towards the end, didn't it, with all these lemons and beats. Let's make it even tougher. Let's reintroduce some rests. So now we've got and beats, those half beats to think about, and I might start covering up some main beats as well. So goodness me, how would this one sound then? Right now, how would that sound? have a think about it. We could do it without the lemons, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, noise, rest, noise, noise, or legs, rest, clap, click. But what about with the and beat after the rest? That looks nasty. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, rest and 3, 4. Now this action here, I've cut it up, is a chest tap straight into the clap. 1, rest and 3, 4. 1, rest and 3, 4. That's how that one would look and sound. So let's try this one. Very difficult, very hard. Me first, we'll practice, and then we'll try with the backing track. Play after me. Good luck. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, rest and 2. You. 1, rest and 3, 4. Me. 1, rest and 3, 4. You. 1, rest and 3, 4. 1, rest and 3, 4. You. 1, rest and 3, 4. Me. 1, rest and 3. You. 1, rest and 3, 4. With the backing track, here we go. 1, 2, all together. Okay, let's move the half beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's add a lemon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, way back at the start of this session, you might remember me saying I was going to teach you part of the song. Well, let me show you the song, the set of beats I've created for us to learn. It involves rests and it involves half beats. Now, I'd like to put a half beat here on 2 and I'd like to put a rest on 2, and I'll finish it off with another half beat here with 2 clicks right at the end. What I've done there is called composing. I've made it myself. I've mixed and matched and chosen the sounds, chosen to put a rest on certain ones and added some extra mini beats in. It's called writing music, making music, composing. And I might just ask you to do that in a moment. But first, will you play my composition with me? I've made this music. It's got a knee slap on 1, a rest on 2, straight into that chest and clap move that we mastered earlier, and then beat 4 and is click click, knees rest click click, knees rest click click. Okay, hopefully not too difficult or challenging. If it is, well, you've got the music written here in lemons and oranges. What more do you want? Let's try it with the backing track, Mr. Abanazar's song, starting in 4. 1, 2, play it with me. And that's it. There's my piece. Now, what I meant to say is that these 4 beats here, these 4 main beats, this is called a bar. No, not one that you can get drinks from. This is a musical bar. And this bar of 4 beats keeps repeating, and we've been playing this 4 times. It's only 1 bar that I've made, not too much work to think up the beats and the rests. But now if I repeat it, I've got myself a fairly good composition on the go. Now I'd like you to carry on my composition. We could call it our composition if you like. And I'd like you to write your very own bar of music yourself. It must have 4 main beats, but you can choose any of the actions we've done or any new things you might have thought of that your body can make a sound from. You can mix up the order of the ones we have. Perhaps start with the clap, finish with the knee slap, mix it up. You're the composer after all. Try and put a few rests in. If you're feeling daring, put some extra beats in and create your own bar of body percussion music. That's your task to do for next week. And you know what? If you manage to do this, you could use fruit. Maybe have some lying about the house, or you could write it down. Maybe you could think of another way of demonstrating it with toys or pictures or drawings or family members. However you choose to notate or write your piece is fine with me. The reason we do it is so that we can remember it when we want to play our piece of music again. If not, we'll forget. Well, I certainly will anyway. So I like to write my music down so I can remember exactly how to play it next time. Now, if you manage to do this, I would love to see and hear what you've come up with. And if you read the description below this video, there is a link that takes you to a place where you can submit your videos so I can see and hear your amazing compositions or your bars of music. I'd love to hear them for next week. When you do drop that video in though, make sure you read all the terms and conditions and all the important stuff so that you know what you're signing up for. Thank you. And next week I just may read some out or play some or show some of them. But right now I need a rest myself. It's been fantastic seeing you all, and hopefully you've had a good time making some body percussion music without any instruments. Remember, you can play it anywhere, anytime, for free. So enjoy, good luck, get out there and make some music. Well, actually, stay in there, but make some music. See you next week. Right, off you go. Go.